and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a McDonald's mukbang whilst reacting to some of your assumptions. I asked over on my Instagram, I said, give me some assumptions, and I thought I'd answer them whilst I'm eating this because, well, I don't need a because, just because. My food is fresh. I am hungry. So let's get on with the video. I hope you guys enjoy this one. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Right, I didn't take you around the drive-thru because there was literally no one there, which I'm so shocked at because it's currently 10 to 6. Like, it's dinner time. That McDonald's always has a queue. So I just thought, you know what, I'll just show you once I've got it because I'm always repeating myself anyway. It's also Monopoly, so, you know, thought it'd be a bit fun. I, first of all, got my mozzarella dippers. Let's see if I've won anything. You're joking me. You are kidding. I have won a Big Mac or a chicken sandwich, which leads me on to my main component of today. I don't know why, I've just been craving a Big Mac for like a month now. It's one of them ones where I never get it because I can never be bothered to eat it, and I've decided that today's going to be that day where I eat the most awkward thing on camera apparently. So yeah, I've got a Big Mac meal and of course some chips. So let's see if I've won anything here. An apple pie or a fruit bag. Guys, I think I've actually got a whole meal here. Well, kind of, because I won something last week when I got McDonald's. My McDonald's has started charging me now 10p for my sauces, and yeah, of course I got 2 sweet and sour. Also, sorry about the lighting. I never know what's happening with the lighting now because we're in that transitional period from summer to autumn. When I started leaving, the sun was in my eyes and I thought, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to film. The sun's coming down. A McFlurry or fruit bag. Maybe I could do another video where I eat all the things that I've won. The one I won the other day was a Coke Zero or a milkshake. So I've got 2 desserts and no fries. But I think that's pretty good. I think I'd rather have 2 desserts. Actually, no, I wouldn't. Anyway, I'm going to eat these first because the mozzarella dippers have to be fresh. If you leave these to the end, what are you doing? Mini pull. I feel like I've really missed these. I haven't had these in ages. I don't know how McDonald's is so mediocre but so amazing at the same time. Right, nothing about it is amazing, but it's just so good. And even though it doesn't make sense what I'm saying, I know that you know what I'm saying makes sense. I'm going to start from the bottom. So somebody said you had a chav era at school. Yes, 1,000,000%. You either had a chav era or an emo era, I think. But then I think every teenager who was born around the same time as me went through that stage at some point. You're addicted to spending. I think I go through stages. I wouldn't say I'm addicted. I don't have to buy something every time I leave the house. I used to. I did really go for a phase of that quite badly where I just needed to buy something. I was constantly on ASOS, but I have got a lot better. And I've been saying now for the last 2 months, I'm going to do no spend / sober October. And like every time someone tried to make a plan with me, I was like, no, I'm doing sober October. Because I thought if I was doing sober October, then that backs up why I can't go out and spend money. So I'll let you guys know how I get on. I want to have a month where I'm like literally only buying things that I have to, like food, phone bill, you know, all of that stuff, and of course food for videos, which is a different expense, but you know what I mean. So I'll let you guys know how I get on. Maybe I'll do a vlog, but then I think it'd be quite boring. It'd just be like me not haven't spent anything again, because obviously I'm going to stick to it really well. Let's go in with the Big Mac. I should have brought a little tray with me. Someone said you won't ever feel 100% confident in your relationship as you've split up previously. And I would say it's actually the complete opposite. I feel like the fact that when you've split up with someone and you've spent 3 years apart and you still want to go back to each other and you still have so much love for each other, it adds another layer of security. Obviously at the beginning I probably wouldn't have said that because it's so much like, oh, are we going to work? Aren't we going to work? Whereas now I'm like, yes, this is right. This is definitely what was supposed to be. The stars aligned, you know, whatever you want to call it. But no, I actually think it gives the complete opposite. I think obviously if we'd got back together and it went back to how it was before, then no, but it's completely different. So no, that assumption's wrong, and the sun is really coming down now. Damn it. That is hitting the right spot. I think I forgot what a Big Mac tasted like. I honestly haven't eaten one. I don't even know when. I can't even think of a time. If I'd have eaten one, it would have been on camera. So maybe in a 10,000 calorie challenge. I remember eating a burger, but was that a big tasty? Don't know, but that is so good. You spend most of your money in M&S. I've actually got a lot better. I actually don't spend as much in M&S anymore. I would actually love to see how much I've spent in M&S this year. Let's do it right now. How does it come up? Marks. So I've just checked my online banking. Since September 2022 until now, September 2023, I've spent £1,310 at M&S. But I bet if I did it versus Tesco or Sainsbury's, now I feel like I want to look at it all. But the assumption is, what was even the assumption? You spend most of your money in M&S. No, I don't. I used to though. Two different people said right next to each other, you're a great saver money-wise, and someone else said you're responsible with your money and you have a comfortable lifestyle. I would say I'm very responsible. I always make sure that I'm saving. I don't know if it's I'm responsible or I'm a worrier. I don't know which one it is. Probably a bit of both really, but I have to save. I would be stressed constantly. Obviously I know that's a very lucky position to be in, and I have the luxury to save, which I'm very grateful for. Even if I didn't, I would still save what I can. I would prioritise saving over spending. You want to do YouTube full time? I actually don't think I would. Genuinely. Maybe if I did do it full time, I would, you know, go under a management and then maybe, you know, make more friends in that community and speak to more people. But I just find it so lonely. I've said it before, having my job 2 days a week helps with that loneliness. I would say I couldn't imagine not having that interaction with other people every Monday and Tuesday. I can't lie. You were one of the popular girls in school. Nope, we was not part of the popular crew. Which anyway means fuck all the day you leave school. You don't want to have children. No, I've always said, well, growing up, I was like adamant that I wanted to be a young mum. Like, I thought that was my calling in life. And then as I got older, and then I split up with my now boyfriend. After that, I was like, don't want kids. And that phase lasted for a little bit. And then my phase turned into, if I'm lucky enough to have them, great. If I'm not, then I'm not going to beat myself up, because, you know, it's very common that it's not always a possibility for everybody. So since I started to realise that as I got older, I always thought to myself, I don't want to put pressure on something that's out of my control. You're very comfortable in your own skin and you recognise how beautiful you are inside and out. 1 minute, my camera's about to cut. The answer to that is no. I'm definitely not 100% comfortable in my own skin. I've spoke about my insecurities on my channel plenty of times. Why does it look like I'm getting redder and redder? That still hasn't changed, but I've just learnt to accept it more, I guess. But yeah, I'm definitely not 100% comfortable, confident, body positivity and all that. But I am who I am, and I'm happy with who I am as a person. I guess kind of when it comes to the inside. You were disappointed not to get an engagement ring in Barcelona. Absolutely not. Trust me, I 1,000,000% would know when my boyfriend is proposing. He's terrible at surprises. Plus, I know our financial situation at the moment and other things that we're prioritising. We're saving for a house and that comes first. And, you know, an engagement ring isn't cheap if you're me. I don't want a really expensive engagement ring or anything like that. I will know when we're getting engaged. So I definitely wasn't expecting it in Barcelona. I've had quite a few of these saying you're a girl's girl, and I definitely am, for sure. Like, I would never choose a man, prioritise a man, focus on a man over my friends. Obviously it's different in a relationship. You're going to prioritise your relationship in some ways. Obviously there's times where you prioritise your friends. You have a balance of each. But yeah, I'm definitely a girl's girl. You're shy but crazy when people get to know you. You guys know me so well. When I meet people, I am shy. I'm in my shell. And then when I'm around people that I know or feel comfortable with, or people that I've met a few times, I'm definitely not as shy. In situations that are out of my comfort zone or with people I don't know, then I'm very shy and anxious. And people who know me to not be shy and anxious can't fathom that I am. Does that make sense? Because it's like having two different personalities. It's like, how can you be this person in this situation and this person in this situation? And quite frankly, I'd love to know the answer to that myself. Someone said, you want to learn to cook but always deflect and tell everyone you're a heat and eat girl. Absolutely not. I find no pleasure in cooking whatsoever. I don't enjoy it. I don't think it's worth the stress of cooking and then eating it. I just think, oh, is that it? Like, I've just spent a fucking hour in the kitchen for that. I don't mind if it's like quick and easy recipes. Like when I made the chickpea curry, I wouldn't really class that as cooking. I just chucked a couple things in a pan, which I guess is cooking. Or when I did HelloFresh and everything's already measured out, because that takes half the time. But yeah, when you got to measure everything out and then clean the measuring spoons, and it's just long. And I'm bad at it, so it's really not worth it for me. or for any guest that would be eating it. You have to be busy and productive every day. If you'd have asked me that a couple of years ago, I would have said absolutely. Oh, just dropped it down me. But now, I'm not gonna lie, I find it so hard. I am productive, but not always in the things that I need to be productive with. And sometimes I do spend too much time on TikTok, but I do always make sure that I wake up early. Like if I turn off my alarm and I have a lay-in, I really beat myself up about it. I get really annoyed at myself. Even on Mondays and Tuesdays when I work from home, I don't start till 8:30, but I set my alarm at 6. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I set my alarm anytime between 6 and about 7:30. Unless like I've had a really bad sleep and I just need to catch up on sleep, then I am more lenient. But yeah, I do find that I am definitely less productive now, which I hate about myself. And I think I need to go to therapy or something. No, but on a serious note, like I do find my life now quite lonely, which I've said before. I think it's because all I've known for the last however many years was to be working in an office 5 days a week, you know, being out every single weekend. And now my life is complete opposite. Some days, if I don't leave the house, I won't have spoken to someone all day. And even if I have, it's, you know, hi, thank you, at a till or something. Otherwise, I literally don't speak to people. Obviously, I speak to my boyfriend and friends or whatever over text. Maybe I need to take up a hobby. You're going to let your channel gradually come to a stop. Not in a bad way, but just as your life has moved on from when you first started. I would say, probably. Obviously, YouTube isn't used as much as what it used to. Over the last year, I would say it's really moving away from YouTube and definitely more over on TikTok. Unless you've got a proper big following, which I don't, 50,000 compared to people with hundreds and hundreds of thousands that have brand deals on each platform that are literally living off their brand deals, which you guys know I don't really do. You guys are a rat there with no towel. Got a stump as a towel. But yeah, like also I just did my first holiday since starting YouTube without vlogging it, and I can't lie, I really enjoyed it. But it felt weird to me every time I was doing something. I kept thinking, oh, better film this. And then when I remembered I didn't have to, I was like, oh, that was actually quite nice to just be in the moment on the holiday. I did little TikTok vlogs, but like I'm not speaking in it, I'm literally just, you know, capturing as if you're capturing a picture or whatever, which is completely different. But yeah, I'm getting better at being like, no, you don't need to film everything. If I want to film what I eat in a week and I don't want to get the camera out when I'm with my friends because I'm with my friends, I don't have to. Telling you what I've had is good enough. I don't have to get the camera out at every given moment. I don't know, I personally still love YouTube and I still love watching it, but it's obvious which way social media is going. God, I'm giving myself a headache just talking and talking. Let me just refresh it and see if I got any juicy assumptions whilst I was speaking. No. Nothing really juicy enough. Right, well, I'm going to wrap the video up here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next one.